Hey guys, just wanted to check in with you. I haven't sent you a video in a while, so just wanted to check in. I miss you so much. I so enjoyed our class discussions and all of the input you guys had into our topics, and I miss that tremendously. I know it was kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. For the first 10 days or so, it was kind of like a nice vacation, but got old in a hurry for me. Maybe you guys are enjoying your time with your family. I hope you are. I'm sure you're probably a little bit like me too, and you're kind of wanting to get back out and get around and be more social. But anyway, I just want to touch base with you, talk to you a little bit about what you're doing as far as you're preparing for your AP exam. I've given you all those dates and times and things like that. I've also let you know about your YouTube tutorials that are going every night at 5. I hope you're participating in those. Just listening in, if nothing else, it's 45 minutes. Even if you're there for part of it, it's all helpful, just as a review. And she's going to discuss things from a different angle than me, and she may cover some things that we didn't have time for just our class to go over. So it's very important to maybe listen to some of those. Also, on the AP website, there's some great resources for you. I'm hoping you've checked those out. Go to AP Classroom. You should use your AP password and username and password for that. A lot of resources for you there as far as sample FRQs. I'm pulling a lot of the FRQs that I'm sending you to look through from there. So that's somewhere you could look. There's some tips on how to write successful FRQs, some how they're graded and scored and all those things. So I would definitely take time to look those things up, just so you kind of know exactly how to process it and attack it as you get ready to take your exam next month. So you've got a great opportunity. I think you basically it's a one pitch deal, and you can hit it out of the park. If you're really prepared and can finally get quick access to your info and find a way to arrange it and organize your thoughts, you got a great opportunity to earn a lot of AP credit here. I hope you don't waste it. Use this time that you're stuck at home to really prepare and be ready for this exam. Just a hunch I had the other day, and I wanted to share it with you. I don't know what the AP question is going to be, the FRQ is going to be on the exam, obviously, but I had this strange hunch that it may involve something along with what we're dealing with now, the pandemic, the corona now, the virus. It may not be, corona specific or COVID-19 specific. I don't know, but that health chapter really may come into play here. I don't know. It would be. Maybe that's too easy. I don't know, but it's a thought. So it may not be the worst idea to at least brush up on the numbers and kind of where it started in China and the whole thing, the Wuhan virus, whatever it was called, and understand that and how it spread and who's getting it. How does it compare? The spread of the disease compare in countries that are developing versus developed countries, things like that. Is it income? If you look at the numbers, is it income specific or is it not? Talk about Corona, start coughing. Anyway, no, that was allergies. But think about things like that. I can tell you that in the Southeast, which is one of the poorer regions in our country, we are seeing a heavy hit in the African American population of COVID. I have done that research for you, just out of my own curiosity. I don't know if that's a poverty issue or if that's some sort of cultural issue where maybe they just don't take the risk as seriously. I don't know. So just something to look into for you. I would suggest at least brushing up on that before your exam, having some numbers kind of at the ready, things like that. In fact, it'd be maybe have like a one page. There's 10 units that there's 7 units that the material covered. So maybe go back and have like a one page set of notes on each one, so you can kind of have that as a quick reference when you get ready to write. Just some simple tips to think about as you take your exam. I'm sure you guys are going to do great. You've got great writing skills, so I don't worry about that at all. Just want to make sure your content knowledge is there and that you can use any resources. And it doesn't help. I know it's not an enjoyable thing for you, but probably need to put a 45-minute clock on some of your responses. Just do it on the ones you're doing for me. That's fine. Just a 45-minute clock and set go and practice working in that time. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. It's I haven't heard anything to the contrary, so I hope you guys are staying healthy. Obviously, I always try to tell you to stay well, stay positive, and keep the faith. But and I mean that. But look, it's just hard to stay positive. So I've sent messages to the football team, and let me share it with you too. Get active. Don't sit at the house. Don't sit in your house all day and be on social media or, I don't know if you're like Andrew, but he plays a lot of video games. But he's active. I'm not making him get out because I don't really have to make him. He's just that way. But get active. Get out and do something. Go for a walk, bicycle ride, swimming, something to do that. So, in fact, I think this afternoon I'm gonna get in the old pool with the kids later and maybe get some sun on this white skin of mine. Anyway, all right. So. Hope to see you guys really soon, and keep grinding, okay?